We'll see when we know. All right. It says we are live streaming. Now I'm recording. Awesome. Welcome, everyone. I just want to see if I can see you on Facebook on my phone. Welcome, welcome. Oh, now I am recording. All right. Now we need to close it here. Oh, now I am recording. All right. I can't have it going on both computers, otherwise I have a. Tori said I'm live. All right, Tori. So welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome to our live hot seat coaching, our manifestation alignment session. Today we have Chrysa all the way from Greece. Welcome, Chrysa. So glad to have you here. Thank you. Today we're going to be talking about manifesting money. And so those of you who aren't live with me, you know the drill. If this is your first time here, you tap along with Chrysa and I with whatever obstacle you're working with. Almost everybody loves working through lack and limitation or poverty consciousness. So this probably works out really well for you. So we'll talk to Chrysa. Chrysa, tell us a little bit about what you want to break through. I know you've told me already, but share with our audience what you would like to break through.
Hello, everybody. I am in a standard job with a standard salary, a job that I don't hate, but I don't really love doing or I'm not passionate about. So my aim is to find out what I truly want to do as a profession and be free, independent, and financially abundant with more with a bigger income monthly.
Okay. Perfect. So I love that you told me that you went into the military when you were 18, and that's the job 20 years later that you are still in. It provided you the ability to be independent, right?
Right.
And so it provided you exactly what you want, but now 20 years later there's another level of independence that you would like.
Exactly, because yes, back then was exactly what I needed and wanted, and because I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I chose something that was safe and standard. And with in the back of my mind, I always had that when I find out what I truly love doing, I will quit my job. But I still haven't found out what I want to do, so I'm still there.
Yes.
I'm a bit stuck.
Yeah, that's cool. I love that you shared that you chose the safe option. You chose the safe option back 20 years ago, and it bought you some time to discover what you love. So, everyone listening, everyone watching, I'm sure you can relate to choosing the safe option. And not that Chrysa made a decision that was wrong for her. The decision was absolutely right. And now her soul and her personality, your humanness, as much as your spiritual self, desires to expand beyond this. So, but what that tells me, Chrysa, is what you're telling yourself is, I don't know what I love or what I want. So there's something else beneath that, right? Because not knowing helps you stay safe at a certain level. Okay.
True.
So tell me, I took some notes. You said, I don't know what the right thing is or what I'm passionate about. So I really want to uncover this idea that there's a right thing or the right decision. Can you tell me how would you know if it was right or not?
Right, in the meaning that it will provide me what I have in mind, because this is a job that many would like to have in Greece. Okay, so in order to quit, I would like my job to have the new job to have some standards. The first one is that I love and I'm passionate about. The other is that it gives me free time because I'm not gonna leave this job to be in another that I will have to work from morning to night. So, and preferably, I would like to a job that I can do from any place in the world. So this will give me freedom, and so yeah, love, passionate freedom, and financial independence. These are my four characteristics that I want this job to have. So I know what the characteristics, but I don't know what this job is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So this higher level of expression for you, right? What you're describing is a higher level, a higher frequency of expression, right? So it's going to call you forward to a higher frequency of faith and love. It's like a full. So if you could do anything and you were guaranteed that you would have the free time and the financial freedom and you could do it anywhere, if you could do anything, what would that be?
I have made this question to myself a lot of times, and I don't know. Exactly that question, that if somebody gave me right now how the money for doing whatever I want or anything, this is my blockage. I don't know what I would do with that. Okay, the truth, I have something in the back of my head,
Okay.
but it looks to me, it seems to me too big. And
Okay, good. So tell me what it is. What is it?
okay, I thought that I would love to do a school for kids, uh, but not like a magical school, like the software mystery school maybe, but for kids that would do it would not be the basic school, but the after school activities that I would like to teach, like meditation or all the herbal, maybe healing, or some games for kids that would make their psychic abilities grow. I don't know how to
Uh-huh.
say. I like a magical school, but it seems too big, and especially in a country like Greece, this is quite a difficult thing to do because it's too modern, I would say, for the society standards that for now. Maybe this will change, but for now, very, big, and I don't know where to start. I mean,
Okay,
if
I'm going to
I
stop you there. I'm going to stop you
okay,
there.
yeah,
I want
sorry.
you to be aware that you
Mm-hmm.
do know what you want. You absolutely know what you want. A magical school for kids. Okay, so all this 20, you're saying, I didn't know what I wanted to do at 18 years old, so I joined the military because it was safe, I could be independent, and 20 years later, I still don't know what I want to do. So I want you to see that that is not true. You do know what you want to do. This is why I chose you to be here. This is specifically because I work with women who tell this story to themselves all the time. It's not that you don't know what you want to do, it's that you don't believe in yourself to do it. Just like you said, it is too big. It's too big. And then you get on a roll, Chrysa. It's like, okay, not only is it too big for me, it's impossible in Greece because it's too modern, right? So then you start coming up with all of these reasons why now is not the time. Make sense?
Yes,
Okay. So
totally.
what we're going to tap on is the idea that what you want is too big. A magical school for kids is too big for me. On a scale from 1 to 10, where do you rate that statement? 10 being the most powerful.
You mean how much I believe it? 10.
Yeah. Yeah. 10. Okay. We're going to tap on that. So, everyone watching live on Facebook, think about this. Think about all of the stories that you tell yourself, and then you cover it up with, I don't know what I want. What that means is, I don't think that what I want is practical. I don't think, and that's what we've been taught, right? Is that we have to do the practical thing. And that's what you've done, Chrysa. You've done the practical thing since you were 18 years old. Well, guess what? We are in the time, we are ushering in the new age. And Chrysa, you were born to help children awaken to their powers. And you live in Greece because that is exactly where you are meant to be waking up children. And so I'm talking to all of you watching this, right? The desire that you want in your heart is exactly what you're here to do. We're not supposed to live practically anymore. The divine feminine is intuitive. She goes with the flow, she follows her heart. It is impractical, it is intuitive. So it looks impractical. And if you, we'll tap through this, but when you tap through the emotions and the fears of what's really bubbling up underneath, then you will find that you are supported. You are supported financially, you are supported in all the ways when you say yes to your vision. When you say yes to your vision. So, Chrysa, are you ready to tap with me?
Yes.
Are you ready to give up this idea that a magical school for children is too big for you?
Yes.
Okay, good. Everyone, tap with Chrysa, for Chrysa, as Chrysa. If you're doing this in private and you can speak it out loud, I absolutely suggest that you speak it out loud. Let's release this idea of being practical and release this idea that your vision is too big for you. So, Chrysa, do respond to me out loud so I can hear you, okay? So,
Okay.
start at your karate chop and repeat after me. Even though I believe my vision is too big for me,
Even though I believe my vision is too big for me,
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
I deeply love, forgive, and accept myself.
Good, good. Even if I'm always afraid of my vision,
Even if I'm always afraid of my vision,
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
Even though I've convinced myself that I can't do it,
Even though I convinced myself I cannot do it,
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
Good. Inner eyebrows. I don't trust myself.
I don't trust myself.
Outer eyes. I don't trust myself.
I don't trust myself.
Under your eyes. I want to have a magical school for kids.
I want to have a magical school for kids,
Under your nose, but I don't think I can.
but I don't think I can.
I don't think I can have a magical school for kids.
I don't think I can have a magical school for kids.
I'm not allowed to have a magical school for kids.
I'm not allowed to have a magical school for kids.
Under your arms, it's too big for me.
It's too big for me.
Top of your head, and Greece isn't the right place.
And Greece isn't the right place.
Greece isn't the right place.
Greece isn't the right place.
Not only is it too big for me,
Not only is it too big for me,
but I'm in the wrong location.
but I'm in the wrong location.
And I'm afraid that I can't create what I want with the magical school for kids.
And I'm afraid I cannot create what I want with the magical school for kids.
A magical school for kids would have to give me free time
A magical school for kids would have to give me free time
and more money.
and more money.
And it's not as safe as the military.
And it's not as safe as the military.
And I want it to be a guarantee.
And I want it to be a guarantee.
I want it to be a guarantee.
I want it to be a guarantee.
I don't feel safe taking the leap from the magical school for kids.
I don't feel safe to take the leap for the magical school for kids.
It's too big for me.
It's too big for me.
And I don't know what I'm doing.
And I don't know what I'm doing.
And I don't trust myself.
And I don't trust myself.
I don't trust my vision.
I don't trust my vision.
I don't trust myself or my vision.
I don't trust myself or my vision.
Because it's just too big for me.
Because it's just too big for me.
A magical school for kids is too big for me.
A magical school for kids is just too big for me.
I can't give up. I can't give up my safety net.
I can't give up my safety net.
And take a leap for the magical school for kids.
And take a leap for the magical school for kids.
Because it's too big for me.
Because it's too big for me.
It's too big and it can't happen in Greece.
It's too big and it cannot happen to Greece.
Collarbone and stay there. It's too big for me.
It's too big for me.
And I'm in the wrong location.
And I'm in the wrong location.
It's too big for me and I'm in the wrong location.
It's too big for me and I'm in the wrong location.
It's too big for me and I'm in the wrong location.
It's too big for me and I'm in the wrong location.
Good. Take in a long, slow, deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let the energy flow out through the bottoms of your feet. Tune in to the statement that the magical school for kids is too big, and where do you rate it now on a scale from 1 to 10?
6, 7.
Good, okay. What shifted for you while we were tapping? What did you notice feels different?
It feels like maybe I can do it. Or some ideas popped in my mind, like where I can start.
Yes. Yes. Good. Like, what are some ideas? Where can you start? Tell me.
My daughter, it's her first year in the secondary school, and she goes to a really alternative school that the school motivates parents that have something to offer to the school to make not a kind of class, but something like a class.
Good.
If some parent feels that has something to offer, he can share his idea, her idea, and if the school agrees, can so maybe I could start from there.
I love that. I love that. So what has shifted? I want everyone that whether you're watching live or watching this recording to understand what has shifted for Chrysa is you have given yourself permission to have this thing, to have this magical school for children. And instead of seeing this, it's what I do full time, I have this whole school, this whole curriculum, you brought it down to what I can do now simply because you gave yourself permission. That's beautiful. In like less than 5 minutes, you're starting to give yourself permission.
It's something I had thought before, but to tell you the truth, I don't feel very confident. I mean, okay, I feel now that I have to like prepare something whole, because now it's like ideas all over my head. So I have to prepare something more
Beautiful.
specific to, yeah. Yeah, I feel now that I can do it. Yeah.
Good. So we're going to do some more tapping. I'm not done with you yet. All right. But your next step, I would like you to get a notebook, a journal that is for all of your ideas for the magical school for kids. Right? So you have all of these ideas, you can just jot them down. Don't censor them, right? That's what you were doing before when you were telling me, I don't even know what I like. I don't even know what I want to do. You knew what you wanted to do, but you were censoring it. You weren't giving yourself permission to acknowledge what you really want to do. So now, as all these ideas come in, do not censor. Write them down. Write them down in your journal. Even if nothing ever comes of them, right? You write them down. Maybe some of the ideas happen in 10 years, right? Once it's established, but you have those written down. Okay? All right, let's keep tapping. Start at your karate chop. Even though I still have some doubt,
Even though I still have some doubts,
and I'm not confident,
and I'm not confident,
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
Even if I always lack confidence,
Even if I always lack confidence,
and I always have some doubt,
and I always have some doubts,
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
Okay, inner eyebrows. I'm still scared.
I'm still scared.
Outer eyes. I'm not sure what to do.
I'm not sure what to do.
I'm not sure what it all looks like.
I'm not sure what it all looks like.
And I'm still a little afraid that it's too big for me.
And I'm still a little afraid that it's too big for me.
I'm still a little afraid that it can't provide for me.
I'm still a little afraid that it cannot provide for me.
And I doubt myself.
And I doubt myself.
Under your arms, I doubt myself.
I doubt myself.
Top of your head. But maybe this is all just a story.
This is all just a story.
And it's a lousy story.
And it's a lousy story.
And I give myself permission to release this lousy story.
And I give myself permission to release this lousy story.
And embrace the truth.
And embrace the truth.
And the truth is, I do know what I want.
And the truth is, I do know what I want.
I've always known what I've wanted.
I've always known what I wanted.
And the truth is, I can trust myself.
And the truth is, I can trust myself.
I give myself permission to trust my vision.
I give myself permission to trust my vision.
I trust my desires.
I trust my desires.
And I take the first step.
And I take the first step.
Because I can trust myself.
Because I can trust myself.
I can trust spirit.
I can trust spirit.
And I can trust the universe.
And I can trust the universe.
And my desire to have this magical school for kids.
And my desire to have this magical school for kids
means that this is my mission.
Means that this is my mission.
This is my mission.
This is my mission.
I embrace my mission.
I embrace my mission.
And I embrace the support around me.
And I embrace the support around me.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's the right time.
It's the right time.
And I'm in the right place.
And I'm in the right place.
I'm in the right place and it's the right time.
I'm in the right place and it's the right time.
Collarbone, I say yes to me.
I say yes to me.
And I say yes to my vision.
And I say yes to my vision.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
I say yes to the magical school for kids.
I say yes to the magical school for kids.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good. Long, slow, deep breath in. Exhale. Let all of the energy flow out through the bottoms of your feet. Tune in. Where do you rate doubt now?
3, 4.
Good. So
I
tell
feel
me.
lighter.
Good.
I feel lighter. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Great work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So the first step, Chrysa, what happened is you gave yourself permission to dream, right? You've always known. So now for 20 years you have had this affirmation in your mind, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm passionate about. So now you see that you do know, and that gets to be your new mantra. I know what I want and I am guided. I am divinely guided in realizing it.
It's true. This is a story I always tell to everybody that always ask, wow, how are you in the military? And this was what I said. Okay, I went there, and when I find out what I want to do, I will leave, but I still don't know. This was my story always. So, of course, our story creates our future and our present. So, okay. Yes. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. So remember, you're in the right place, the right time. Go get your journal. Start. So the next step is you can tap on this, and anytime self-doubt comes up, because self-doubt is going to come up again, because now that you're know what you want, that you've given yourself permission to want it, you're probably going to experience other people telling you that that's impossible, right? So you've kept it in, you've protected yourself, you've played it safe. Now, as you put it out there, you might come across people who say, well, do you think that's practical? Do you think that's possible? So you want to keep tapping, and you want to give yourself permission to visualize it now, right? And just like you said, so you're going to get the journal, you're going to write down your ideas, you're going to see it coming into fruition, and you're going to take the action to start today. How can I start today? Maybe it's teaching kids at your child's school how to meditate, the power of meditation. You know, who knows what that is, and then allowing it to expand there. Start where you can and go for it.
It was amazing.
Good. Thank you for having the courage to do this live and do this in front of an audience. And, you know, your sharing and your transparency has helped a lot of people today. So thank you, Chrysa. Thank you so much.
Me too, for having me.
Yes, yes. And I'm excited to hear more about this magical school for kids. You're in the right place at the right time. It's your vision because it's your mission. All right, everyone, that goes out to you too. What are you not giving yourself permission to do? What is it? And now tap it through. Give yourself permission. Your vision is your mission. All right, everyone. See you next month for another hot seat session and alignment session. Thanks again for tuning in all the way from Greece, Chrysa. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Thank you. Bye bye, everyone.